All right, we're heading up on pots. We got word that our contractor is going to have some dirt delivered, hopefully today. So I bought 50 pounds of grass seed, and you can see we're loaded up to the point that would make Jed Clampett very happy. We are packed to the gills. So we got 50 pounds of Roanoke Sunny grass seed, complete. Everything in here is so full. Jesus. And then how many bales of straw can you get into a Silverado 5'8" bed with a camper top? The answer is 12, and that would be just barely. So I probably got 1,000 to 1,200 pounds of straw, and all we gotta do now is load up the dogs and be ready to go. I was going to take the log splitter, but I think it may be exceeding the capacity of what I can handle today. Once again, Maynard's performing like a champ. We'll see you up on the hill. Okay, we made it up to pots. Fog's lifted, but it's 58 degrees when we got up here. We had to turn the AC off and enjoy ourselves. Did get a load of straw, and I'd used the Googs and looked on the interwebs to see how many bales of straw would go into a Chevrolet 5'8" bed with a camper top. The answer is 12. 12 with the tailgate closed. Don't believe you could get any more in there with the tailgate closed, but if you're willing to have the tailgate hanging down, you probably could go 2 more, maybe 4 more, depending on how you feel. So straws here in preparation of the dirt. Haven't seen our folks yet, but hey, when it comes to construction people, you never know when they're going to show up. But we also have 50 pounds of grass seed ready to go. So we'll push on. Beautiful place to be. No matter if we get any work done today or not, it's been a good day. Okay, we got the seasoning done a little bit earlier, and got a little thunder rolling here. Might be fun to watch a little thunderstorm on the porch. But I made my first smash burger. I'm pretty happy. Come on, Luna. Let's come on inside, sweetie. But let me give you a look of it. Take a look at it. We just finished a 2.5 mile walk. But yeah, I'm pretty happy. Yeah, I got some sauteed onions, corn on the cob, buns, toasted, of course. Only thing I'm missing is maybe a little Duke's mayonnaise. We'll slap that on there and have a bite. But we'll let you know how it tastes. Looks delicious. All right, Luna, look here. Good girl, and break. So, just got through doing a little weed eating. I guess we're gonna get some topsoil, and I'll show you the soil here in a minute, put on top. But looks good, you know, good. Knocked down the weeds, went immediately took a shower, and with this super soft water, hoping I can get, I wanted to have my arms covered, and I had on a hat and some ear protection, so I'm trying to minimize my amount of exposure to poison ivy. But I did give it a pretty good whacking. I have quite a weed eater. I don't know, I haven't named it. The brush hog's called Boss Hog. The weed eater is a Steel 240. It's a Hoss. It has a strap. You put a strap on when you use it. I don't know if you could use it without a strap. It's that heavy. I have not used it with a metal blade. Everybody I saw online said, on YouTube, said give it a try with just the regular string, and it seems to do pretty daggone good. So I'm hoping we'll get a little topsoil put on top of this area too, my leach field, so that we can smooth it out a little bit. It'd really be nice if I could actually mow up here with a regular, like a Honda mower. So we'll see what happens. Have a nice little green patch. Of course, this will be gravel, and this is their topsoil. We were expecting a couple more loads today. It's 5 o'clock, so I think we're out of topsoil. Not sure if this is dirt or soil is dirt. Dirt contains soil, or soil contains dirt. But it looks pretty good. Looks a little sandy. I think we can grow some grass in this versus what we have. You can see what's native here is this black limestone clay, and then pockets of sand. But yeah, stuff's done pretty good growing here on pots. But this is 2 truckloads, He thinks we need at least 5, maybe 6 to spread it around the house and give us a good area we can start growing some grass. Did buy 40 pounds of grass seed, which you probably saw yesterday. Hoping to reverse some of the negative, you know, this is sloping slightly downward to the house. Want to get rid of that. Then we're going to have we're going to work on getting all the drains hooked up to the piping that runs out. So we'll get this piped out and get this negative camber off. Looking over Adam's property, we're hopeful that maybe by June or mid-June we can take possession of that property and add it to the portfolio up here on the mountain. Might even move this wood pile. I'm going to bring my log splitter, which it was my birthday present, and my birthday is coming up in next week, so we'll have to go ahead and use that. We're also coming up on the 1-year anniversary of my retirement from Kroger, and you know, I kind of, in the beginning, I'm like, I don't know if I want to retire or not. Every retiree says, let me just work 1 more year, and they kind of forced my hand, said, you know, you're going to have to move to Richmond, and but now I look back on it, I made my decision. It couldn't have been a better thing to happen to me. I mean, one of my friends told me, he said, don't work for a year. He said, I'll guarantee you won't work. You don't want to work. Now, I will tell you, there's a couple people that I worked with in my career that if they asked me, I would work for them, or if there's the right situation, but this never would have happened. Never would have got this built. It would just been a dream. You know, just something you said you wanted to do, but never happened. And I never would have got Luna. Luna was my retirement gift. Although, Luna, sit. Good girl. Although she genetically is probably more dog. Look here. Pay attention. Luna, look here. She's genetically more dog than I've ever had. She's more of a working line. Luna. Luna, come. Sit. She's very stubborn, as he is. She's been on 3-week training and board, so she is has definitely some mind to roll. She does better sometimes than others, but overall, I've kept her out of the road. That was the main objective of the training. So yeah, it's worked out great. And people say, do you miss working? I'll be honest with you, I ain't missed it a day. The few people I want to talk to, man, I enjoy having my own time. I enjoy drinking coffee and, you know, knocking around the house. And now that I've got 2 yards to mow, or no, I'm gonna take it back. I've got 3 yards to mow, and got a grandson on the way. So I'll be working on that. I got to go help Jeff get his kitchen remodeled, so baby can have a kitchen when he gets here. You know, I have to have that. It's going to be nice. Just he had to gut it down to the wall, so it's quite a bit. The scope of the project became more than what they'd probably planned on, and the sense of urgency is now with the impending arrival of a newborn. You want to get it knocked out and get it finished. Got a straw ready. I'll drag the tubes over. I don't know what else I'll do today. I did have another meal on the Blackstone. It was good, and the burger I had last night was very good. I think there's I think I would cook it just a little longer, just as hot as you can get it to develop that crust, but I was really happy with the taste, so I'm pleased with the Blackstone. I cooked my breakfast this morning. I had some fried onions, 3 eggs, and a what else did 3 or 4 strips of bacon. Luna had 3 strips of bacon too, didn't you, Luna? So I wasn't fast enough when she got it. But yeah, we're looking forward to getting some topsoil. It's probably going to change the whole looks of the place. What happened, everything here was this rock. I mean, when we dug through it, it's just rock. So what you see on the ground here is actually it's mostly like shale, come from like a shell pit, and they used it as a fill all the way around the house. It did cut down on the mud because he had some clay mixed in with it. And I believe once we get 3 to 4 inches of topsoil spread around or more, that we should be able to grow some beautiful grass. If I water it, I know my water has quite a bit of iron that comes out of the spigot. So we all know that iron is real good for grass. I know I spray iron product on my yard in Roanoke, but I assume it would be the same type of, it would work just about the same. My understanding is this grass that you're seeing here is an invasive species. If you know for sure, leave something in the comments. I do enjoy reading your comments. Get a few every once in a while. We're still going to do an FAQ. But I didn't weed eat up the road. I say leave the flowers. Something for the pollinators to have. Makes it look a little more wild. So I may not even mow up by the, I'm going to mow my little field area on the upper end. But I may not mow along the right of way. Just give it that wild look. But no, it's been a overcast day. I was sitting here on the porch thinking maybe it'll rain. I won't have to weed eat. And it never would rain. So I had to go ahead and weed eat. But pretty happy with it. This is terribly lumpy. I don't know. If you look back at some of my first videos, when we planted the grass seed up here, this was, seemed like there was more rocks than grass. And I was afraid, I was picking up rocks and I realized that was a fatal, it was a foolish mission. I would never get done picking up rocks because there's just rocks everywhere. But no, we'll get back to you. Probably later tomorrow. We're going to be here probably tomorrow to about 1 o'clock or 2. I got to go get my sunglasses and I got to go mow a couple yards and get ready for a race over the lake on Saturday, and then Mother's Day, of course, on Sunday. And we've got my daughter-in-law coming in. They're having a big get-together to go look at wedding dresses. Who knew that they were so expensive? I certainly did not. But I wanted to just highlight the fan. The fan, you know, this is kind of the season for the gnats. So this is my favorite chair. You can see I've got my iPad here so I can check on the plane traffic and see what's going on with out in the world if I want to. But definitely like that. It's a good feature. Almost wish we put a couple up here, but it creates a no-fly zone. Definitely keeps the gnats down. So yeah, beautiful evening. Not sure what the temperature is, but it's been real temperate all day. Kind of weather you expect for the month of May. 68 degrees. So 68. I don't know what it is in the valley. Probably closer. I think Roanoke was expected to get to about 80. We hear another plane going by. I had a, you know, I do like to look at the planes that go by, and occasionally I can see gliders down there in the valley from over Newcastle, the airport. But last week I had one plane go by that did not have a transponder, or at least didn't show on the application, and it flew over pretty low, and I could look up and it almost looked like it was made out of cloth. It was blue and had landing gear. It's an old plane, so it could have been experimental. Don't know, but it came over pretty low. Pretty neat to see, you know. All right, we'll check in one more time before we leave. We might probably have to walk another couple miles, won't we, Luna? Luna, let's sit down. Do you want to go for a walk? I bet you do. So if I walk 2 miles, she walks 4 miles, or runs 4 miles. She runs back and forth. And Charlie hangs in there. He manages to, you know, even though he's 12 plus, there's a big debate. I said he's 14, Trisha says he's 12. So we'll just say he's 12 plus and call it a day. All right, we'll get back to you later. Okay, back on Potts Mountain. We're hoping for a big day. And we have our dirt, which you saw in the other video. It's a few days later. Spent some time at the lake. Beautiful day, beautiful view. Support, remember, take advantage of every day we have. We just don't know. But Adam gave me permission to take one of the hinges loose to get to this fence. We've not finalized the deal to purchase the property, but we're close. Just got to get the lawyer to do it. But he's been a real good neighbor, excellent neighbor, really helped us out. His Mother's Day weekend, it's hard for people to get away, but he told me I could take a hinge loose. So I'm waiting on Kermit's brother, who's going to come and spread the dirt, and hopefully the window of opportunity is today. Today's good weather, and by tomorrow, the next 2 or 3 days after that, it'll rain. So if it doesn't happen today, there's a good chance it may not happen for a while. Be up here for a couple days, and then I'm back on back in Roanoke for a couple days. Then I'm gone to DC to work on the kitchen, get ready for that grandbaby. That grandbaby needs a kitchen, can't live on a hot plate. So we got to get that done, knock that out. And hopefully, a few of us are going to be up here for Memorial Day. There's an event at the lake on Saturday, and then we will be back up here, hoping Sunday and Monday. My sister may come, my daughter may come, maybe my wife may come, depends on the situation at home. But Luna will come, won't you, Luna? Luna will be here. You can pretty much count on Luna to be here anytime. But now we got our dirt here. All we need now is to get it spread. 40 pounds of grass seed ready to go. So we'll check in a little bit later today. I told the guys if they came today, I would cook them lunch too. They may not get here till lunchtime, or they may not come at all. I will tell you, if you're building anything, contractors deal with a lot of things, weather and different jobs they're working on. And I know my wife gets a little put out with people not being here when they say they're going to be here. But you're just going to have to learn to live with that and accept that if you're going to build something. You know, it's just the way it is. I saw that in my work career when it came to construction. You know, it's just not everything goes as they're promised. So you got to be flexible and kind of roll with it. And one last thought. I took Luna for some boarding for one day while I had an event at the lake, and Cassie and Teresa were shopping for a wedding dress. And I was going through Salem, and the guy blew his horn at me and flipped a bird. Then I got on to 81. A giant truck almost ran me over. I don't know if I'm desensitized to everything that goes on in the world, you know, because I've been retired and not traveling, and a lot of time up here. You don't see a lot of people, and it's very quiet. So I don't know. Is it me, or is the world just got a little bit more chaotic? I'm not sure. But we're glad to be back here at our happy place here on Potts Mountain. All right, got a lot of progress today. I'm pretty wore out, but we got our 5 loads of topsoil spread, and we got a truckload of gravel. So I graveled the areas I thought would take the most use, like right here in front of the cabin for a walkway going down. We also installed French drains, 2 of them, and all of the drains coming off the house are flowing down and out past the leach field. This is an area that you've probably seen in some other videos. Very wet, kind of a like, well, you could smell sulfur. It was a spring kind of pushing up, and it was worse when things were wet. But you can see it's draining right now, and it hasn't rained here for a couple days. Then we're expecting rain. And we got the front leveled out a little bit more of dirt spread around, and we put some more grass seed. So we're looking for a few days of rain, so we're looking for some good results. Probably we'll put another truckload. Kermit's recommending either late fall or first thing in the spring to do another truckload here on the driveway. This is second truckload. We kind of spread it out. Gonna make a flower bed right here, and this is the area on the back porch. So this was constantly kind of a mud problem. So we piled the gravel on and then put some dirt to correct our drainages and planted our grass. And here this side's all new soil. Here's a good old red cart. And here's the area. Was just kind of rocks and things here, but now it's got some dirt topsoil and hope plants. And today we had a very special visitor. We had about a 6 to 8 foot black snake that came out of this area. I guess maybe we had disturbed his home when me and Luna were walking down the road, down the driveway. He came right across, or she came right across through here, and lickety split up into the grass. I mean, a 6 foot black snake, I could not tell where it went. So it's up in the grass somewhere. But black snakes are generally considered pretty good. They eat other snakes, and they also keep the mouse population down. So did fix our contractors very good lunch of smash burgers. Becoming kind of a smash burger aficionado. Usually when it comes to men are pretty happy with about a ½ pound of meat that's charred on the grill. That seems to make them happy. But we were able to pull our dining room table out here onto the deck, kind of like a outdoor eating in a bistro. Might end up getting a full-time table for out here, but it worked out really great to have the table out here on the deck, and they were able to have lunch. So we'll check in tomorrow. We'll probably stay at least most of the day tomorrow. Might even stay another night. But I was pretty dirty, and I got a shower. And Luna's been a little frustrated. She's had to be in the kennel because she does not cooperate when they run equipment. She does not like the sound that equipment makes. But we were able to get access from Adam's property and get everything we needed over here and get it done. So look for a little rain, and probably the next time I'm going to be up here is about 10 days. It's going to be Memorial Day. I'm hoping we'll be as green as Ireland. Just green everywhere here around the cabin. So with that, we'll check in later. Okay, we got to do a little bit of kitchen cleanup and probably mop down the floors. You can hear the washing machine running. Going to do some new sheets. But yeah, we did pleased. Luna, what are you doing? We were pleased to wake up this morning, and it had rained overnight, which would be good for our grass. And we're also pretty much in the clouds, so that's probably going to be a pretty high moisture content out here today. But we're going to pack up and head back to Roanoke. Can't stay up here forever. Well, I guess you could, but I can't. I got other stuff to do. But didn't see Mr. Snake this morning. I guess he found him another hole to crawl into. But no, I think we'll be okay. Probably won't update to about 10 days from now when we get back up here. But and it's pretty cold out here this morning too. So we're on the middle of May, and we were 44 the other morning. I think we were about 50 this morning, but it's feels colder with the mist blowing in, but it's ideal to grow some grass. All right, friends. Luna, sit. Good girl, Luna. Say goodbye to everyone.